The Imago Stage. Written by Karoline Georges. Translated by Rhonda Mullins. Narrated by Adrienne Wilson. Dedication. For you, Mama. Preface. I was born between the publication of Darwin's The Origin of Species and the moment Voyager 1 left the solar system, tracing an arrow of evolution through space-time as it passed. I took my first breath in a bubble that had been swelling in time-lapse since the end of the 19th century, an electric maelstrom humming with integrated circuits, machines, and transformed matter, contraptions for every purpose, a blowhole of information, transmission, distension in the shape of a mushroom, like the cloud formation from the Tsar Bomba seconds after it exploded. Like the largest detonation in nuclear history, the entire 20th century rises up to the moon and then careens off past the Milky Way, its eye on the origins of the universe. The era in which I was born was like an eye trying to expand its field of vision, to encompass the macrocosm and the microcosm, then regurgitating it all through the mouth of the media, before which I sat immobilized for much of my existence, cross-legged, in the same position since childhood, hands clapping as I watched cartoons, or clasped over my mouth in silence as the World Trade Center came down. Yet of all of the disruptive discoveries, electronic technologies, and scientific miracles of the past 2 centuries, I now use a mask and gloves to map out the horizon of my evolution. Every day for almost a decade, I have found myself in virtual reality, face to face with my pixel twin, trying to embody myself through her. I had almost done it. Then my mother started to fall apart. Part 1. Reality. Chapter 1. There is no furniture around me, no objects, only 100 or so green plants lining the walls of my studio. At the end of the room, a glass wall looks out over the horizon to the west. Thousands of dwelling cubes extend as far as the eye can see. Between me and the glass wall, there is my mother. She has her back to me, which suits me just fine. I never thought I would share a space with her again. I know we were alone together when I was born. We must have spent time waiting for nothing in particular, doing nothing but discovering each other in complete innocence, at complete ease. I must have observed her from the other side of the bottle of formula she held, balanced between our faces. I'm sure she whispered to me all the love a mother has for a newborn, and I must have adored her with the single-mindedness of first love, which may explain why I couldn't abandon her, at least not completely. It's snowing today. From where I'm standing in the center of my studio, I see nothing but white expanse outside, filled with noise, like a television screen at the end of the broadcast day a half-century ago. I never look outside, but my mother's presence forces me to reflexively raise my eyes every so often, as if I can sense a menacing insect nearby. For a long time during my childhood, when I was planted in front of the television, my mother could approach without my noticing. She would have to repeat my name impatiently 3 or 4 times before I would come back to what she called reality. Every day, I disinfect my mask and gloves. I say gloves out of habit, but they look more like wafer-thin suction cups perched on my fingertips. The mask, which
Sample complete. Ready to continue?